chatting to him. He's just chatting to him on the bench.
I wonder if I'll get away with it. I wonder if I'll get away with it.
No. You might not deep in it. He was going to bring on Salah, yeah?
Look how much space is on the right-hand side, you man. What is this?
Oh, my.
This is a bunch of BS.
They're trying to get him sacked.
I'm done, bruv. I've got kids, bruv. It's a Friday. Why am I doing this? I'm done. Bye, man.
I listen. Nah, it's a wrap. Put the fries in the bag. Place to be. Chatting to him. He's just chatting to him. By the way, just let you know.
Brother, oh my goodness. No, man. He's looking right across the line. Dimwit, bro. Oh my God. Right there.
Cal's crashing up.
Bobby got someone right. Oh my God. For the life of me,
no. Man fully crashed out. Hey, man, he was at home just watching the game. Man forgot he was definitely on copy.
Life for me, you man.
What did you?
All right, mate. Please.
What did
You're
you
the
make?
biggest back of Arsenal. What are you going to say today?
I praise.
Are you going to congratulate us for being top of the league? Because you do every day show about Arsenal, guys. Dario, Arsenal. Yeah, you got Arsenal.
If you're not here to talk.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this wasn't planned earlier, but here we are, you know, to talk about Liverpool Football Club. Diomande, ladies and gentlemen, is headed to PSG. Yes. Whether the contract talk stuff is true or not, I don't know, but he is headed to PSG. He is gone to PSG. He has made his decision. So we have missed out on Diomande. Let me just read you the news, just so you know we are kind of on the same stuff. Let me just you know, send the post the link for you guys, just so we can, you know, do the whole Barcola and the Diomande news. Sorry, on the whole thing, because this was a tweet by David Ornstein, so obviously it is quite a reliable source. So I'm gonna share screen right now for you guys on the whole news regarding this whole situation. Don't believe any reports at this point. Why not? Liverpool food chain is what Gorhan is saying, who's a Man United fan. You've been rejected by Matthias Fernandez. You've been rejected by Elliot Anderson. Shall I keep going? How many players have rejected you? Fraud. Anyway, let me show you. Let me show you the tweet. This is the original tweet that started this. So, the news came out. David Ornstein. Diomande has made PSG his preferred destination if he leaves Leipzig this summer. The 19-year-old winger is attracted by the club's project under Nasser Al-Khelaifi, Luis Campos and Luis Enrique, as well as the chance to compete for major trophies in the Ballon d'Or. RB Leipzig, however, do not want to sell, and the negotiations are expected to be difficult. So Diomande has made his decision, and you know, he's gonna be basically his decision has been made, and the decision is gonna be PSG. Now, I don't want to say anything negative about Yan Diomande, because if I'm in his place and just an average footballer, any player right now was probably choosing PSG ahead of like everyone. Like if I'm a football player, PSG is probably the top dog like club now for any player in Europe. I don't think any club in Europe is has bigger pull than PSG right now. They are back to back champions of Europe. Obviously, they've got the best manager in the world in Luis Enrique, so that's one of the situations as well. And they're on an upward trajectory. They continue to grow more and more and more and more, and they want to win more and more and more trophies. And they're not stopping. They're not stopping anytime soon. They keep improving their team. They keep improving their squad. They keep improving, their starting 11, and they're not taking any prisoners. PSG. So I've not got any kind of ill feelings or bad feelings towards Yan Diomande, because if I'm in his place, I want to be coached by Luis Enrique as well. I want to join the Champions League winners as well. This is completely normal, Just like last season, players chose us because we were the reigning Premier League champions, because the future was looking good. So in terms of like Diomande, from Diomande's perspective, I don't feel bad about him, like for him or about him at all. Like, obviously, he's a player that I did want. He's one of the I'm one of the people, on YouTube probably that wanted Diomande. So this isn't really the best news. People keep talking about who would I want and stuff like this. I've made it clear already multiple times. Bradley Barcola is my main target. Bradley Barcola is the player that I've wanted. The ones who have supported me for a long time will tell you I've wanted Bradley Barcola from when he was at Lyon. I saw the vision with Bradley Barcola from his Lyon days, and everyone who's supported the channel and everyone who's watched me for a while will tell you I've asked for Liverpool to sign Barcola from a really long time. So he's a player that I really want. My problem is the options after that, because the options after that are the mid options. The ones after that, people will bring up, the likes of Jared Bowen. People bring up the likes of Minteh and stuff like this. For me, Minteh will be an absolute disaster. That for me will be just as bad as bringing Nunes back. I've watched Brighton beat Chelsea 3-0, and Minteh still looked like the worst player on the pitch. Minteh managed to look worse than Caicedo in a game where Brighton won 3-0 against Chelsea. He would be an absolutely disastrous signing, and he's a player that I don't want anywhere near Liverpool Football Club. I think buying him would be a disaster for the club, and I don't want him at all. I think it would be a horrendous signing. And this is the position that we're in now, unfortunately, because of Diomande not joining. And that's the problem as well. Like, someone came in my chat yesterday and he's like, Hussam, big up Habib. He's like, Hussam, as soon as the World Cup ends, you have to run an anti-Diomande campaign. I'm like, okay, Habib, who you want us to sign? And it's just, the problem is, it's just unavailable players. People bring up, players who aren't really available in the market right now. Of course, we all want Michael Olise. Of course, we all want player X and player Y, but they're not available. So who's the next best option? And that's the problem. So for me, I have no ill feelings towards Yan Diomande, because if I'm in his place, I will do the same thing. If I'm in his place and I'm not a Liverpool fan, if I'm in Yan Diomande's place and I'm just your footballer right now, out of 100 footballers, probably 95% of them will select PSG ahead of most clubs. That's the truth. PSG are in a great place right now. Back-to-back Champions League winners. They're going for 3 in a row. Luis Enrique is their manager, so it's not a joking manner. The way PSG have dominated Europe really for the last 2 years. So I understand where he's coming from, and I don't have any ill feelings towards him. I just think the guy is. I think the guy is doing the correct thing probably for his future as well, because Luis Enrique, he's going to coach him. And for me, it's funny seeing the reactions, and I'll tell you why. Liverpool fans, I've criticized us for some of our behaviors over these last 2-3 years, but this isn't the time to criticize our own fan base. Just look at the reaction of the frauds in the chat. The same people that were laughing at us because we were willing to pay 100 million for Diomande are now laughing at us because Yan Diomande chose another football club. Yeah, but apparently you don't rate him. According to you, you don't rate him. So why are you celebrating? Why are you celebrating? You're the same people that mocked Liverpool 3 days ago for willing to pay 100 million for Diomande, and now you're the same people that are saying, haha, you got rejected. Yeah, but according to you, he's overrated and he's not good and he's not a good player. So that's the thing. So for me, I think if I'm in his place, I'd have done the same thing. PSG are in a much better place than us right now. We have a rebuild. We have a lot of work to do. This is the truth. You know, we have 5-6 new players we need to sign probably to go back to competing. We're not in the best positions in terms of like challenging for the league or winning the league, you know. So yeah, that's the thing. So the same people that mocked us 3 days ago are the same people that are doing the whole haha you got rejected thing. Ali, I'm gonna tell you this once and for all, yeah, during this whole transfer window. I'm gonna say it one time. Listen carefully. If there's any news, just do this. Copy paste it in the chat, okay? Because this annoys me. You keep doing this every single stream in the middle of when I'm speaking. Minteh Moreto, Anfield sector, Minteh Moreto. خلاص, just copy paste it, write it in the chat. خلاص, stop, okay? Just do this. Just do what Calzino's doing. Just copy paste the tweet, put it in the chat, and خلاص. This is the final time I'm gonna tell you, okay? So obviously now Liverpool have to pivot to other players, and you know, we will speak about that in a bit. And you know, speaking of being fraudulent, I find it real funny how, you know, people are quick in the chat to call us out when we get stuff wrong. And you know, we are content creators, so it's normal. We will get a lot of things wrong. No content creator gets stuff 100% right. It's literally impossible to get stuff 100% right. We will get stuff it's impossible to get everything right. Yeah, we will get stuff wrong. But why doesn't the same people, you know, praise us when we get the things correct? Why is it you're quick to criticize, but you're not quick to praise, specifically the people that get the things right? This is one of the things that annoys me about this whole thing. Like, you'll have people calling me out, whether it be in Twitter or other comment sections and stuff like this. Hussam says stuff like he pretends and blah, blah, blah. Let me just show you guys something real quick. And this is why you should subscribe to this channel. Let me just share what Ben Jacobs said today. And then I'll share what Don Hussam said like 3 weeks ago. Okay. Liverpool, this is for you scraps, you loser. Liverpool are currently inclined to explore other targets after the 80 plus 20 bid rejected. Liverpool have made their own progress on the player side, haven't to date been directly told Diomande doesn't want to join. However, sources close to Diomande say he wants to play under Luis Enrique. If PSG get Diomande, Bradley, Barcola, Liverpool target could be sold. Also a name on Arsenal's list of options. Liverpool have also been exploring Said Al-Malla, Mateus Fernandez, Pardo, and Yakuba Minteh. Now, I'm just Hussam from Jordan. I know nothing. Guys. I'm just Hussam from Jordan. You get me? And I'm just pretending to know stuff. Here's me on a video like a month ago. Let me tell you his name because I forgot his name. Let me tell you his name, boys. There's another winger outside Bradley Barcola. Let me tell you his name. He also plays in the French league. What's his name again? There's another winger who plays in the French league. This guy. Mateus Fernandez Pardo. This is another player we're interested in, by the way. Just so you guys know, see? Hussam knows nothing. He pretends to be an ITK. This guy is clueless. What does he know? And then tomorrow you guys will see Anfield sector posts about this guy. We like this guy, eh? Because you guys are quick to tell me when I get stuff wrong. I hope you guys are quick to tell me when I get stuff right as well, okay? We like this guy. I'm not saying we're going to sign him. I'm just saying we like him. This guy. We like this guy. Pardo. We like how long ago was this video? This guy. Born in 2005. Let's check the date. Oh, yeah. June 13th. What's the date today? June 29th. Yeah, there you are. Big up. Yeah, big up. June 13th, I said this stuff. But the same people that call you out for getting stuff wrong won't come back and tell you stuff like, okay, thank you, Hussam, for telling us something that's right, you know, or blah blah blah. It is what it is. This is the world of YouTube anyway. Now, this is the thing. Big up to you guys. This situation is unexpected. I really thought that we will sign Yan Diomande. I really thought we will sign Yan Diomande. I'll be honest with you guys. It was an unexpected situation. I didn't expect us to like not get the guy. Now, here is the disaster. There is a disaster in the tweet. Huge disaster. Huge. See this right here? See this guy right here? See this guy? If we sign this guy, I think this will be the first trend of the summer. If we sign this guy, bro. If we sign this guy, bro. I would rather play Chiesa right wing for the whole season than bring this guy in. I would rather call Arsenal and sign Noni Madueke than bring this guy. I would rather legitimately sign Martinelli and play him right wing than this right here. This is the ultimate disaster scenario. This is the ultimate disaster scenario. He cannot be the wing signing for us. And let me tell you guys what's real funny. Let me change my Google search. Let me show you guys something real funny. Look at this. Any potential suitor would likely need to bid an excess of 100 million to sign him. 100 million. If we pay 100 million for this guy, we must fold the club. We must fold the club immediately. Brighton are a selling club. You wanna know how much Minteh is worth? No exaggeration. Minteh is worth 10 million. This guy is as bad for me as bringing Nunes back. And you guys know my thoughts on the Nunes thing. This for me is as bad as bringing Nunes back. Legit. This is as bad as that. Now that we've laid all the cards on the table, I'm going to start speaking about them. I'll do the super chats and then we will speak about the targets. I'm going to, because this is a sad day for Liverpool fans, I'm going to make you guys happy. I'm going to give you guys a giveaway opportunity for something free. Now, the link to my Instagram is in the pinned comment. I'm currently on 3,885 followers on Instagram. If I get to 3,900 followers, just 15 followers away on Insta, we will do a giveaway live on the stream for a free shirt from our sponsor, OK Jersey, delivered to your doorstep. All I want you to do is just get me to 300 likes and 15 more Instagram followers. Close the live chat, hit the like button as I read the supers. Very simple. Close the live chat, hit the like button. Pinned comment has my Instagram, DonHussam6. Go follow me on Instagram. I'm 15 followers away from the target. Go follow me and I will do a giveaway live on this stream. Diomande is not worth 100 million. He hasn't been the best winger in Ivory Coast team this World Cup. I mean, he's definitely been the best winger in the Ivory Coast team. Who's been better than him? If you're going to say Amad Diallo, you're legitimately being disingenuous. You're legitimately being disingenuous if you're going to say Amad Diallo. Just because he scored the winner. Diomande got the assist in their last game against Curacao. Diomande was literally man of the match against Ecuador. And in the second game against Germany, he wasn't good, you know, but he still had like an okay game. He wasn't trash or anything like this. So, yeah. Don't count Arsenal out of Barcola. If PSG gives the green light, something tells me we'll be there. I don't think we'll pay the 100 million plus for Rodgers. Here's the thing, though. I can only go based off the Arsenal sources. And according to Hand of Arsenal, you know, the whole thing with... and according to Hand of Arsenal, the whole thing with Rodgers is basically that, like, he's gonna join the club. He's gonna join the club, bro. He's gonna join your club. So if we go based on what Hand of Arsenal says, and he's never missed really when it comes to the news, he has said that, you know, he's a player that obviously Arsenal are going to sign. So I can only go based off the stuff that they say. So if I'm looking at the players that you're linked with, if you're going to get Rodgers, Zolis, and Bruno Guimaraes, where does Barcola play then? Because you're not going to sell Saka, you're not going to sell Madueke. He just joined the summer ago. So maybe you do get Barcola. I'm not denying the possibility of it, but I think with the whole Diomande rejection thing, I think Liverpool will move quickly for Barcola. And also, I've said this before, and people have like not understood. I've said this before. Liverpool also look at Bradley Barcola as a right winger. I've mentioned it so many times. Someone bigged me up for it yesterday. I told you guys 100 times. Liverpool look at Bradley Barcola as the right winger. Let me tell you what will happen if we sign Bradley Barcola. The game starts. For 20 minutes, Barcola will play on the right. And then the 20 minutes after, Rio will play on the right. And then after that, this guy will play on the right. And that guy, I think it's going to be a rotational thing, you know? Hussam, any more Diomande watch-alongs? To be fair, Don Arsenal, I've just been doing World Cup watch-alongs. I mean, Canada played South Africa today. Canada played, like, South Africa today, you know? And to be fair, like, none of the players in both teams have been linked to Liverpool. Big up to Jamie Smith, Muhammad Alivan, Graft on Soccer, Abdullahi, big up to Ace, big up to Dave Isak, big up to Kilian, big up to Mr. Dial, big up to T-Wiz, and big up to Jack Lee Travels for following me on Instagram. I'm just 5 followers away from a giveaway. See how easy that is? The link is in the pinned comment. Don Hussam 6, 5 more followers, and we'll do a giveaway live on the stream. And make sure you guys are liking as well. We are at 128 likes. All I ask for is 300 likes. It's all free. I'm not asking for any money or any of that. So, yeah. Barcola is not my favorite. But Arsenal signing him now would leave Liverpool with no options to get. We should try to get him over Liverpool. This is true, to be fair, Kika, in terms of, like, you know, you're also making the opposition weaker in some way, shape, or form. If I'm Berta, I will go for Bradley Barcola. If I'm Andrea Berta, I will go for Barcola. I'm saying based off the news that I'm reading. I can only go based off the news, guys. I can only go based off the news. I'm not going to invent the news. I can only go based off the stuff that we read, whether it be from the Arsenal journalists or the Arsenal ITKs or whoever it is. I can only go based off the stuff that we read. So, yeah. Big up to Josh Roger, and big up to Nerazzuri, and big up to Bar20 for the follow. See, we're almost there. All I want you guys to do as well is hit the like button on the stream as well. Let's go. Come on. It's all free. It's all free. And we're going to do a giveaway for a free shirt for you guys. The bums that are laughing are going for Xhaka and are losing targets to Spurs. Have some shame. The Man United fans that are laughing at us. Mateus Fernandes is joining Spurs over Man United. Elliot Anderson is joining Manchester City over you. You've already been rejected this summer transfer window. City fans, did we not take Wirtz from you last summer? Like, where have you been, Habibi? You know? By the way, when we lose players, just so you know, we don't lose players to Spurs. We lose players to PSG. There's no shame in that. They're back-to-back European champions. Leao and Minteh blockbuster signing for Liverpool is what Don Arsenal is saying. Don Arsenal, Habibi, who shat in your cereal this morning? You're showing so much unnecessary bad energy towards Liverpool on a guy that you know is not even anti-Arsenal. So if I were you, I would wake up a little bit. Martinelli over Minteh is too far. But why is it too far? At least Martinelli scored 15 goals this season total with Champions League and the Cups. Minteh, I've seen Brighton beat Chelsea 3-0 and still look like crap. And of Arsenal literally said Barta is in touch with Sissoko. In touch with Sissoko? What do you mean in touch with Sissoko? Do you mean Barcola's agent? PSG and Bayern is perfect for these wingers to go build confidence and make a name for themselves. And due to the nature of the Premier League, joining is a risk. I think this is very fair. And this is the thing. Big up to Rahul, big up to Rotich Alfred, and big up to M. Okay, we have hit our Instagram target. Everyone, pinned comment, go follow me on Instagram. We're 150 likes away. Close the live chat, hit the like button. It's a free button, and we'll do a giveaway. One of you will win a free shirt today. So please go follow me on Instagram. Link is in the pinned comment, Donusam6, and hit the like button on the stream. The thing is as well, put yourself in Diomande's shoes. I'm a Liverpool fan. I've been supporting Liverpool since the 2002 World Cup, bro. It's the first thing I've ever seen. I'm a Liverpool fan for a really long time, bro. I've been a fan of this football club for a really long time. Put yourself in Diomande's shoes. Let's be objective about this. You're getting a call from PSG, Luis Enrique, back-to-back Champions League winners. How can you say no? On a real. On a real. How can you say no to that? How? You know? That's my thing. You can't really say no to that, you guys. You're going to play in a fluid system where you play striker a little bit, right wing a little bit, left wing a little bit. You are going to play all the big games. You're going to be attempting all these things. You're going to be, you're obviously going to win the League A with ease. You know, I'm a Liverpool fan, okay? If I line up 100 players in Europe right now, 90% of them are choosing PSG probably over anyone. Right now, as currently constructed, guys, Pep Guardiola is no longer a manager as things stand. Perhaps he's taking a break. Maybe he's going to go manage the Spanish national team. I've got no idea what happens with Pep Guardiola. I've got no idea what happens with Pep Guardiola. But you look at the current situation in Europe. Who's the best manager in Europe? Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique is literally the best manager in Europe. Luis Enrique is literally the best manager in Europe. Who's the best team in Europe? PSG. This is normal. You know? That's the thing. Now, I want to mention this, instead of Ali, just keep writing Anfield Sector, Anfield Sector, Anfield Sector the whole time. So make sure guys are liking and subscribing, following me on the Insta. So let's get to the football part of things as well. Big up to all the people who followed me on Insta. I'm going to give all of you a shout out this stream. So please continue to follow me and like this video so you guys can get a chance to win a free shirt. Yes, Hussam, the agent, not an Arsenal fan, by the way. You'll never call on. My bad, Abel Johnson. I didn't know. I thought you were an Arsenal fan, but thank you for letting me know. And if it does happen, I think Arsenal are also a more attractive club than us right now. Look, here's the thing. The key for us right now, we have to be quick. There is no other choice but to be really quick with this. Let's look at the current situation at PSG. Dembele, staying. Kvaratskhelia, staying. Desiree Doué, staying. Diomande, joining. Objectively speaking, as things stand, I almost choked on my own hair there. Anyway, alhamdulillah. Objectively, as things stand, objectively right now, Bradley Barcola is going to be their 5th choice. And it is rumored that PSG are going to sign Akliouche as well. If they do sign Akliouche as well, that means Bradley Barcola is going to be their 6th choice. For me personally, there is no logical reason for Bradley Barcola to stay at PSG right now. We all saw the Champions League final as well. where it was reported by journalists and others that Bradley Barcola was disappointed and not starting the Champions League final. You come to Liverpool, you get offered the starting spot week in, week out, guaranteed, and you cook. We have another problem as well. I'm sorry, Liverpool fans, but we have a lot of problems right now. Hamoud Falkawi. There's a reason. I don't want Barcola. Okay, Hamad, here. I'm going to stop the stream. Hamad. So Diomande is going to PSG. You don't want Barcola. Who should we sign? Yalla, tell me. Here, I'm stopping the whole stream until Hamad gives me an answer. Go ahead, Hamad Habi, yalla. So Diomande is gone PSG. Barcola, you don't like, right? Who should we sign? Watch. Now he will say Bowen or Ryan or Jacob Murphy. Whoever he will say is not even 50% of the player Barcola is. Yalla, go ahead, Habibi. Who will you sign? Ma khalas, the options are over. Who are you supposed to sign? Tell me. Yalla, Hamad, here. I want an answer, Habibi. Who do you want to sign? Go ahead. Exactly. Jack is saying it in the chat. Great. Fantastic. So you want Barcola. Okay. So for the ones who also don't want Barcola, Habibi, يعني خلاص, there is, who else are you going to sign? Who else are you going to sign? There is no option. Rodrigo's injured. Rodrigo is injured. So that's the thing. So there is no players for us to sign. So when you say, I don't want Diomande, I don't want Barcola, how are you paying this much? Manchester City just paid 116 million for a player that pass left, pass right, and run. That's it. I'm going to say this again. Manchester City just paid 116 million for a ball carrier that runs. That's it. They just paid 116 million for a B-Tech Timu version, less technical Szoboszlai. Manchester City just paid 116 million for a less technical Timu Szoboszlai. These are the prices, Habibi. What can I do? Matthias Fernandes is going to join Spurs for 85 million. He's your average Premier League player. He's nothing special at all. This is the market. Don't tell me money this, money that, money this, money that. This is the market. This is literally the market, Habibi. So that's the thing for me. So you look at the situation and you have to understand the market dictates what you do. Somerville, the same Somerville that scored 5 goals at West Ham this season. I feel so confident. I feel so confident. You say Man United are the biggest club in the world. Matthias Fernandes is joining Spurs. Elliot Anderson is joining Manchester City just this transfer window. You've been rejected more than us in the last month. Never mind. Since if you want me to go down the list of players that rejected you, it'll be really long for you, Touchline Fact. Don't make these dumbass arguments. You think Man United are bigger than Real Madrid. I cannot help you. Now, so you look at the wing options, and this is what the market is, bro. We don't have choices. It's not like we're spoiled for choice. It's not like, it's not like we have a lot of choices to make. I think there is a world in which Liverpool sign Bradley Barcola. We sign this Fernandez Pato guy, whatever his name is. Forgot his name already. Nacho Fernandez, whatever. What's his name again? Fernandez Nacho from Lille, because he plays striker as well. So that's the thing. So that's what I think will happen now. We will attempt to sign the likes of Bradley Barcola. Whatever happens with Bradley Barcola, time will tell. I have no idea. Are we gonna sign him? I don't know. I have no clue. There's another winger at PSG as well. Watch out for Kang Lee-in. That's another one as well that you could watch out for. The problem with this El Mala kid is like everyone wants. I think the family wants you to sign his brother with him. They want to do like a brother package thing, and apparently no one wants the big brother. Apparently no one wants the older brother. So yeah, that's the thing. So it's something you can't really control. So maybe maybe it does happen. I'm not ruling it out. For me, the biggest disaster would be Minteh. Minteh for me, like I would legitimately rather sign like I would legitimately rather sign like Martinelli over Minteh. I think is a horrible idea. Nico Williams is injured, Habibi. We're getting Barcola. He's class. Get used to it. Yeah, I want Barcola. I've wanted Barcola. People in the chat who have subscribed to me for a long time will tell you I've wanted Bradley Barcola since he was at Lyon, literally. I've wanted Bradley Barcola since he was at Lyon. You know? That's the thing. I've wanted Bradley Barcola since he was at Lyon. So I'm a big fan of Bradley Barcola. You don't have to convince me of Barcola. I like him. He's my top target. He's my number one option. I'd love for us to sign him. I'd absolutely love it. I'd absolutely love it. I'd absolutely love it. I've liked Bradley Barcola since he was at Lyon, and the people in the chat will tell you. So that's the thing. So yeah, I think we need to move quick though. This is one of the things as well. I will say as a criticism of Liverpool Football Club, we need to move quick. We can't just sit on our ass and like kind of just keep discovering, what the hell we're supposed to do. We have to move quick. We have to be able to just apply this transfer as quick as possible. Call PSG, give them the 100 million for Bradley Barcola and bring him in. And that's the thing, because there is no better option in the market right now. There is no better option in the market right now. Literally, this is the problem. And you put yourself in a really bad position in terms of it's just the other options are just so diabolical, bro. So diabolical. I know people go like, we won the Premier League after only signing Chiesa and blah blah blah. Those transfer windows, you pay for in years to come. You might not pay for directly, because the 2 Premier League titles we actually won after not spending much money anyway. But the problem is they catch up to you. The reason why we didn't win the Premier League the year after or the year before or the blah 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 is the fact that there's stuff missing every single season. There's something missing every single time. To be fair, you could make the argument that Liverpool haven't replaced Fabinho since selling him 4 years ago. Since 4 years, we probably haven't signed. Not probably, we haven't signed someone Fabinho level. That's the thing. So we were a football club that's planning stuff and planning for the future and making these decisions. The problem is now you find yourself in a rebuild cycle. It's it becomes a cycle. It's okay, guys, now we need new wingers because Salah left the club. Next summer, we need a new goalkeeper and a new center back because Van Dijk and Alisson are leaving. That's why I think it's a smarter idea to sign a center back now with Van Dijk here. So when Van Dijk goes, we have someone that's ready to take over directly. So Yan Diomande, for me, him going to PSG, big up to Sean, who actually said the whole Goncalo Ramos for 100 million thing is bad news for us. And it turned out that he is right. It was bad news for us. And the reason why it was bad news for us is simply because they now have the money to kind of go and purchase Yan Diomande. And I clarify again, if I'm in Diomande's place, if I'm in Diomande's place, I would choose PSG too. I'll be just completely objective about this. So yeah, I really thought that he was gonna join us, but unfortunately he isn't gonna join us. So yeah, it is what it is, man. It's really sad. It's really sad, I wish. I really do wish, but unfortunately it's not happening, man. Unfortunately. So yeah, there's nothing we could say. Paul Joyce as a source. Even if you're trolling or not, Paul Joyce is not a serious source anymore. People in the chat who subscribe to this channel know more than Paul Joyce. I'm sorry. Paul Joyce has lost his credibility long ago, bro. No one believes Paul Joyce anymore. No one believe him. The message left by Jordan after elimination. What's the message we left? What's the message? I didn't see it. What's the message? Post the copy paste it in the chat. Copy paste it in the chat. Copy paste it in the chat. Big up to you, Habibi. Have we hit the like target yet so I can do the giveaway? How many likes are we on? We are on 210 likes. Okay, we're only 90 likes away. Yalla, close the live chat and hit the like button so we can do a giveaway for a free shirt. Every single one of you do it. Yalla, right now. Follow me on Instagram. The link is in the pinned comment. And, you know, I'll shout out everyone who follows me this whole stream. So, yeah, please go follow me on Instagram. The link is in the pinned comment at DonHussam6 and like this video. We're going to do a giveaway for a free shirt, you guys. So, for me now, it's about speed. We have to execute the Bradley Barcola thing quickly. Okay, Habibi Diomande, you chose PSG? No problem. Call them, offer the 100 million, slap it on the table, and go buy Bradley Barcola. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. Do left-footed players not exist anymore? Saleh, unfortunately, left-footed players are very difficult to find right now. I'll probably say 100 million pounds. This is the going rate, bro. Like, this is the going rate. Respectfully, the likes of Minteh are 70 million, 80 million, bro. Bro, he's not even worth like Barcola's left toe, man. But that's the price. This is the modern day market. There is nothing we can do about it. That's the thing. That's the thing for me. Yes, we have to go in the right direction. We have to go in the right direction. Barcola's a lame option. Who do you want then? Red Bull. Once again, the $1 million question. Who do you want? The ones who don't like Barcola. طب Habibi, there is no one left. There is no one left, bro. When you say I don't like Barcola, Habibi, there is no other option. Yeah. There is no better option. Trincao? You know, we spoke of we've sat here and we've spoken about you know, Bundesliga tax and stuff like this. How about the Portuguese league? How many duds have come from the Portuguese league? How many? Trincao. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a very simple question. If Trincao is this good, he should join Liverpool and cook for us. Why isn't he starting for Portugal? Why? Once again, Red Bull says Akliush. I love this. Callum Sanderson effect. What is Akliush profile? He's not a winger out and out, by the way. He's a 10 playing on the wing. You know this, right? You watch Akliush and you know that he is not a goal scorer. He is a very good dribbler, I give you that. But he's a playmaking player. He's a playmaking player, bro. He is not a goal scorer at all. He's not going to contribute from that way. He's not an out-and-out winger. He's a 10 playing on the wing. He's a hybrid player. There is another option, Bradley Barcola, who's a better winger than Akliush. And also another thing that you got to keep in mind, we have Florian Wirtz, bro. We have Florian Wirtz. Aklish and Florian Wirtz will run into the same spaces on the football pitch almost all the time. And also Aklish is not that quick, FYI. Aklish is not like some speedster guy, you know? He's not. He's not. And I think we need someone a lot quicker. I think we need someone a lot quicker than Akliush for me. We need someone so much quicker. We need someone that can just make the difference for us. So for me, I understand. And by the way, this comes back to the earlier conversation I had with you guys. This is exactly why I wanted Diomande. You look at the wing market. Objectively, yeah. After Diomande and Barcola, it's either hybrids or shit players or question marks this big. Trincao, Portuguese league. Minteh, crap. Fernandez from Lille can play on the wing, but mainly a striker. So many questions over every single like winger available. You know, that's the thing. So there is really no other option, man. For me, Barcola is the option. Barcola is the option for me. There is 100% no better option. There is 100% no better option. However, I think as well we need to sign a backup striker too. So that's another position that we need. As things stand with Gakpo, it's Gakpo, Rio, whoever new winger, and Munoz. Ekitike is out until February, March, so don't even count him. So park him to the side. Wish him a speedy recovery. It's going to be Isak, who's already injury prone as hell. So you need a striker. Who do we sign at striker? Big problem as well. That's another big problem. You know? That's another big problem. Yildiz. Yildiz is quite inconsistent, to be fair. I think him playing in the Italian league doesn't really suit him. You can see the talent is there, but he's inconsistent, you know? Yildiz, for me, forget Turkey at the World Cup. I don't care about international football. You look at like Yildiz for Juventus, and he's almost, and this is the same thing with Conceição. He's almost like a YouTube footballer, you know? You will see a moment replayed on a Champions League night, and you're like, damn, Yildiz is amazing. And then you go watch him, and you're like, okay, he's not that amazing, you know? And also, as Liverpool fans, I do think there's another like conversation for us to have, which is I think we need to lower our expectations in terms of what we expect from a Premier League winger. Whichever player we sign on the wings, we can't have crazy expectations on them. We just can't. That's the thing. Because if you're expecting any guy to come in and be like Salah, Salah doesn't come around often. Salah doesn't come around often. There is no winger in Premier League history that did it as long and as consistent as Salah did it. Literally, not a single one. So we can't have like levels of expectations in terms of like, I want him to get 30 GA, 35 GA, 40 GA, 47 GA. It's not going to happen. We need to bring in a winger that gets like 20 GA for me. You know, just like 12 goals, 8 assists, something like this. It can't be like this crazy level of expectation. It just can't be. It just can't be. So for me, now we go all the way back and we come back to the original conversation. This is exactly why I wanted Diomande, because the options in the market are trash. My main target was Barcola all along. Everyone knows this. I'm taking Bradley Barcola ahead of all the wingers currently available in world football. I'd love for us to sign Bradley Barcola. For me, Bradley Barcola would be a fantastic signing. He'd be exactly what the doctor ordered. He would be exactly what the doctor ordered, Bradley Barcola. So for me, I'd love for us to sign him, but we have to start moving quick, because if Arsenal get involved, I think Bradley Barcola will probably respectfully choose Arsenal ahead of us as well. Because Bradley Barcola starts left wing for them. He goes into the Premier League champions. It's Mikel Arteta, so it's a stable environment for him. There is not much change. It's the same manager. It's the same this. It's the same that. So that's the problem. So it's a big problem for us. It's really a big problem for us. We need to get the ball rolling. We need to get the ball rolling because we also, and this is another problem now at Liverpool, which is why I say we need to get the ball rolling. And then Ali 3 days ago was like, the transfer window just opened. Why are you in a hurry? Why are you in a hurry? Why are you in a hurry? Because we also need a center back, and we also need a midfielder, and we also need a right back. So it's not just one position that we need. We need multiple positions. We need fullback and center back and midfielder. And we need backup striker. And you could make the argument that you probably need another winger, but we're going to let that go for the whole Gakpo thing because there is still a possibility that Cody Gakpo leaves Liverpool Football Club. That's the problem. And now you're sat here going like, shit, who can we actually get? Who do we actually sign? What can we actually do? And now you might be forced to sign the likes of Minteh. That's the thing. That's the thing. You might be forced to sign the likes of Minteh. And if we do sign Minteh, then we are finished. That is when truly Liverpool Football Club are finished. You know, out of the names in the list, for me, Minteh is the biggest disaster. Literally. Fernandez, Pardo, and Barcola, and Akliush, and Bowen, and any player you want, the biggest disaster is Minteh. For me, the absolute biggest disaster would be us signing Minteh. I do not see a worse player than him in the transfer window. Literally. I'm talking about on the wing. For me, Minteh and Nunes are similar level disasters. Similar level disasters. That's the thing. That's the thing. By the way, just so you know, Maxi Araujo actually plays left back a lot of the time at Sporting Lisbon. So keep this in mind. He plays left wing for Uruguay because they ain't got no options. You know? That's the other thing. And when it comes to Brahim Diaz, I would take Brahim Diaz, but is he available? I think Brahim Diaz would be a good option for me. I think Brahim Diaz would be a good option. Brahim Diaz would be a good option for me. I don't mind Brahim Diaz. I think Brahim Diaz would be a good option. I don't know if he's available though. There you go. See? With all due respect, I think Mitoma is a good player. But the fact that we're mentioning Mitoma now shows me exactly why we should have paid the money for Diomande before the ball was kicked at the World Cup. You know what this comes back to? And I don't even want to mention his name because he's gone now. This comes back to sacking Arne Slot too late. Sacking Arne Slot too late means that you can't plan for these things in advance anymore. That's the problem. This is the problem. Sacking Arne Slot late means that you can't plan for these things in advance. Because Arne Slot kept speaking in the press conferences about planning the transfer window together and speaking to the club and shit like this. Bro, I honestly cannot believe it. Honestly can't. Maybe if we sacked him earlier, we could have gotten some things done a bit earlier, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Hit the like button, chat, and subscribe. We are 20 likes away from a giveaway. Yalla. Everyone, go follow me on Instagram. Link is in the pinned comment at DonHussam6. There will be a giveaway. And if you're not following me on Instagram, I'm going to give it to someone else. So please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. The link to my Instagram is in the pinned comment. Let me see who followed me so I can give them a shout out. Shout out to Omar. Shout out to Steps. Shout out to Emriki. Shout out to It's Bradley Chief. Big up to you, Bradley. Shout out to MBA. Shout out to Raul. Big up to everyone who's followed me, man. Link is in the pinned comment. Yalla, like and subscribe so we can do a giveaway live on the stream. Big up to my guy Faye who says this is great for Arsenal. Diomande to PSG, Barcola to Arsenal and Liverpool is just a small club hitting that L. Liverpool are the biggest club in England. And Diomande rejecting us to join PSG does not change the fact that we're the biggest club in England. Because your dreams are our reality. Keep this in mind. Your dreams are literally our reality. Literally, your dreams are our reality. So, yeah. No one can call Liverpool a small club because someone chose the reigning European champions who are managed by Luis Enrique over us. It's normal. I'd do the same thing. I'd do the same thing. In terms of it being good for Arsenal, it depends on who, if you want him or not. Maybe if you do sign him, it will be good for you. If not, then yeah. Shout out to Faisal Nawaz and Neil D'Souza for following me. Big up to you guys. Barcola is not the answer either. So I'm going to ask a general question here. And this is to anyone who doesn't want Bradley Barcola. Okay? Anyone who doesn't want Bradley Barcola. If you don't want Barcola, who the hell should we sign on the wings? Tell me. Who? Tell me. Yalla. Bradley Barcola is not the guy, but Rafael Leao is the guy, apparently. Bradley Barcola is not the guy, but Ryan is the guy. Huge potential, Habib, but it's just potential. Bradley Barcola has played 2 Champions League finals. Like, Bradley Barcola is an experienced professional who's a French international, bro. Vinny Jr., here we go. Of course we would take Vinny Jr. Of course. But we're talking about legitimate available players, bro. Don't do this. Who would you take? Would you take Yamal as well? Of course you would. Come on, man. I'll be honest with you. I'm so glad that Salah left. Big up to Jamie Smith. Oh, Asim is watching. Big up Asim for the follow. Appreciate you, brother. I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm so happy. Because all the people who spent this whole season blaming Salah, now you're going to have to talk about the football. And I wonder how will you survive talking about the football instead of just blaming Salah week in, week out. Interesting. Interesting. How are you going to unpack this now? How are you going to unpack this season? You guys spent the whole year talking about Salah. Never forget, Liverpool fans this season said Madueke is having a better year. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Shout out to Hugo's fan who yesterday said it was refreshing to see a Liverpool fan on YouTube defend Salah. Yeah, mate, it was. Guys, we're 10 YouTube likes away from a giveaway. Just close the live chat and hit the like button. Yalla, there'll be a giveaway. This is very good. Ilman and Di. I like Ilman and Di. I like. However, I don't think Everton sell to us. And if they do sell to us, we will have to pay like 40 million more than another club does. Why? So when Salah misses the first chance, they go like, based on his standards, he shouldn't be missing this chance. خلاص حبيبي, I've had enough of it this season. I've really had enough of it this season. I want to actually talk about the team and the manager and the tactics and the players instead of just talking about one player the whole time. This is very interesting for me. Moodju, big up to you. You've made two good claims in the stream. Endrick. I would take Endrick in a heartbeat. 100% I would take Endrick. No doubt in my mind. Big up to Anthony for following me. I would take Endrick. 100% I'd take Endrick. 100% I would take Endrick. I'd love him. I think Endrick is a unit as well. But once again, now we ask the question, is Endrick available? And actually, let me ask you all, because you guys know on these solo shows, I'm very interactive with the comment section. And I like to ask you guys questions and stuff like this. This is a question to all of you. How much would you be willing to pay for Endrick? Give me the maximum you'd pay Madrid to buy Endrick. What's the max you would pay? Give me a number. What's the max you would be willing to pay for Endrick? Habibi, they want 70 million for Minteh. What do you mean 70 million for Endrick? 90, 85, 100. Let me Google it. How much money? How much did Madrid buy Endrick for? Guys, Real Madrid bought Endrick for 60 million euros. Okay, let me change my question. If Endrick was available for 100 million pounds, would you do it? Put one in the chat if you would do it. Put two in the chat if you wouldn't. Regardless who you support. This is a question for everyone. Even if you're an Arsenal fan, United, Chelsea, whoever. If Endrick was available for 100 million pounds, put one in the chat if you would buy him. Put two in the chat if you wouldn't. 100 million pounds, Endrick, right now, would you do it? Oh, Jenny says one as well. The good thing about buying Endrick is he would be a perfect backup striker and he could play on the wing as well. I'd take Endrick all day. I'm so surprised so many people are saying no to Endrick. Why are so many of you saying no to Endrick, you guys? Why? Explain it to me. Give me the reasons in the chat. Why? Why no to Endrick? Yani out of the players available, he's probably one of the... It's a good deal. Oh, look who's here. You promised me Chelsea will finish above us. What happened, bum? No, I wouldn't take Kai Havertz. I wouldn't take Kai Havertz, no. Tears? I know you cried a lot this season. Nah, I don't want to see Salah for another season. I wish him the best. I hope he go signs for Roma and go get 40 GA and Roma win the first league title since Totti or something. No, I ain't taking Gabriel Jesus. Nusa. Nusa's interesting. I think Nusa's a nice little player, but Nusa's inconsistent front of goal. Nusa's inconsistent front of goal. Estevao's not available. And he's injured. Vlahovic on a free for me is better than Nunes on a free. Vlahovic is really slow, you know, but yeah. Vlahovic is really slow. Yildiz. Interesting option. I wouldn't mind if we signed Yildiz. It's not like I'm going to complain. But you have to be ready for inconsistencies. Nico Williams who? Like Forest Nico Williams who we sold already? Hell no. Ryan, once again, you said no to Endrick for 100 million. Ryan is also 100 million, bro. And you could make the argument that Endrick has proven it even more than Ryan has. So keep that in mind, akhi. Keep that in mind, akhi. Brahim Diaz, I've already said I would take Brahim Diaz. I have no problem. Bilbao Nico Williams is injured, guys. Bilbao Nico Williams is injured. He's injured. Did you guys not see his tweet? He posted a tweet about his injury. Wish him a speedy recovery. He's injured, you guys. He ain't available. Okay, guys, we have hit 300 likes. Let me change the mood up a little bit. You guys have followed me on Instagram, so I'm a man of my word. There's going to be a giveaway. Now, I'm going to tell you what to do to enter the giveaway. First of all, let me tell you the countries which OK Jersey delivers to. So if it doesn't deliver to your country, please don't waste our time. Okay? USA, Canada, UK, France, Spain, Germany, Italy, Netherlands, Switzerland, Poland, Portugal, Ireland, Denmark, Belgium, Austria, Norway, Luxembourg, Finland, Romania, Australia, Hungary, Mexico, Croatia, Estonia, Latvia, Slovakia, Slovenia, Lithuania, Sweden, Greece, Czech Republic, Bulgaria, New Zealand, UAE, Saudi, Qatar, and Jordan. Those are the countries OK Jersey delivers to. So if you're not a part of these countries, please don't waste our time. Now, let me tell you exactly what to do now, because we're going to do giveaway code. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. If I check and you're not following me on Instagram, we're going to give the shirt to someone else. So anyway, so let me share screen so you guys see. It is going to be picked randomly. It's not me picking it. It's a random thing. Giveaway. I want you, caps lock, United are small. Like this. Okay? United are small. Caps lock. Here you go. This is the code for today. United are small. That's it. Just write this in the comment section. United are small. Spam it in the chat. Yalla. I'm going to say it again. If you're not following me on Instagram, the winner will be someone else. So go follow me on Instagram now. Big up to Mirzan for following me, and big up to Rita for following me. Yalla. The link is in the pinned comment at Donusam6. Spam this in the chat. United are small. We currently have... Let me check how many entries. We currently have 36 entries. We'll do the giveaway at 75 entries. Yalla. United are small. Spam it in the chat. United fans refuse to join this giveaway. Yeah. Good. Copy paste it. Yalla, 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 yalla. Okay, خلاص. I'll start at 50 entries. 6 entries away. Yalla. I'm gonna check whoever wins if they follow me on Insta or not. So be careful. Calzino, you fraud. Big up to Sharky for following me. Big up to Noor Muhammad. Big up to Blurt. Big up to John for following me. Big up to Max Along. Big up to Ilham Firmino. Big up to Eric Bowman. Big up. Link in the pinned comment. Big up to Freddy for following me. Is it at 50 entries yet? We're 1 entry away. Yalla, copy paste it. We're 1 entry away. Drum roll, please. Where's the drum roll? Drum roll. $50 entries. Hey! Congratulations, Jenny! Congratulations, Jenny. After getting involved in like every single giveaway, you've actually won one. You've actually won one. I'm so proud. You were involved in every single giveaway and you've actually won one for a change. So, yes, well done, Jenny. Well done. Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations. Everyone, congratulate her in the chat. She needs a statue. It's crazy. Don't go that far. You know? Big up to all of you guys. Let me bring up the tactics board just real quick. Let me just show you guys something. Big up to all of you guys, man. Like, subscribe. The link to my Instagram is in the pinned comment. Congratulations, Jenny. I'll speak to you after the stream. خلص, you already know my... Okay. This was the chart. Yeah, of course Jenny is following me 100%. I don't even need to check. This is the current state. This guy, gone. This guy, gone. This guy, gone. This guy, linked to a move away. This guy, linked to a move away. This guy, sidelined with injury. This guy, linked to a move away. This guy, sidelined with injury. This guy, gonna leave. The reason why I'm saying we need to get the ball rolling, we need to also sign midfielders. Now, I want to ask you all a question, very important question. Who would you sign in midfield for Liverpool Football Club? Man like Rob. Who would you sign for midfield in Liverpool Football Club? Let me first give a shout out. And then big up to Olomidi, big up to Jay Bolly, big up to Jack the Ripper, big up to the Darker Broth, big up to Max for following me as well, big up to Ilham Firmino, big up. Who would you sign in midfield? Who would you sign? Bouaddi. Bergval, interesting option. Chouameni, oof. Oh. If Chouameni is available, oof. What I would do to sign Chouameni. Out of curiosity, put one in the chat if you would take Chouameni. Just out of curiosity. Put one in the chat if you would take Chouameni. Legit. Big up to Sean Swain for following me as well. Big up, Sean. Put one in the chat if you would take Chouameni. You know how much problems for us Chouameni would solve? Are you guys mad? Bro, it's okay. It's okay. It's not always love at first sight. It's not always love at first sight. Sometimes love grows on you. Sometimes you say no and then you say yes in the end. Sometimes you say no and then you say yes in the end. Adi, if he rejected us in the past, who cares? Who cares if he rejected us in the past? Oh, you guys gotta let it go, man. You guys gotta let it go. You feel me? You gotta let it go, man. You guys can't be this shameless. He rejected us. So what, bro? He rejected us. So what? He rejected us. Let it be, man. Let it be. You know, I really wish. Okay, listen, let me offer you a package. Chouameni, Jed Spence, Achimpong, and Barcola. That's the window I'm offering you right now. Chouameni, Jed Spence, Achimpong, Barcola. Put one in the chat if you're taking that. Right now. Right now. Forget money, forget price tags, forget everything. Put one in the chat if you take that. Two if you wouldn't. You know, every time I share this tactical board, I make myself even feel more scared about Liverpool. You know, Vel, we might need to drop a pre-record on this whole thing, bro. We actually need a lot of players. Low key, HS is right. We do need more than 4 players. He's an Arsenal fan, but he's right. We need more than 4 players, bro. We need more. We probably need another one. Woshi, Wei-Dan Ren. Ni hao. Gongxi Fachai. I think he just said Gravenberg can't pass. What are you cooking? What is the Chinese guy cooking? Yes. Let me copy paste. Let me translate what he's saying. What if he's insulting? Let me Google it. Translate. Translate. Let's check. Hello. Ni hao. Yes. Ni hao. Jian Jian Bing Ding Yue. This means like, subscribe in Chinese. Rafael Leao for me would be like a shot in the dark, you know. It might land, it might not land. It's just, I like Leao, but he needs to be like someone who's a backup. He cannot be the main guy. He can't be the main guy, Leao. He can't. He can't. Anyway, look, I've had enough. I'm gonna depress myself talking about Liverpool today. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Thank you guys so much for joining us on yet another stream. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. Every single one of you, please hit the like button right now and subscribe. I'm going to be redirecting you guys to Jamie Phillips. Go over there and tell him Hussam raid in his chat. Love you all. And I'm going to see you guys back tomorrow, inshallah. Liverpool Avengers at 12 p.m. UK time. Callum, Matt, Tom Little, and the 3 watch-alongs as well, inshallah. Peace out, Habibis. Love. Jenny messaged me.